Last week, the Viking Raiders fooled around. This week, perhaps they are finding out at the hands of the monster of all monsters.
Oh! And the momentum off the ropes allowed Braun to deliver the shoulder tackle to Ivar. And then he knocks Eric off the apron, and it allows Ivar to climb back into this matchup.
Braun Strowman just has so much mass. He has the stopping distance of an oil tanker. When he gets moving there is nothing stopping.
Ricochet. Standing switch by Eric. Now the power of the Viking Raiders. Ricochet, though, landing on his feet, able to duck underneath. Tag made. Here comes Strowman. Braun Strowman now legal.
Everything the Viking Raiders were working towards has just been blown out of the water.
Eric into the corner. Strowman almost running through Eric. Strowman all over the place tonight. What a drop kick.
Don't see that too often from Braun Strowman. Taking tips from Ricochet, it seems.
I think the Strowman Express is pulling out of the station.
Uh-oh.
Turn around, Eric!
The meat train has left.
Ivar blasted into the post. Valhalla, you may want to run away, Valhalla, or do something. Can he make a tag to Ricochet? Here comes Ricochet.
Precious man in the matchup. The weekly Miracle Man.
Springboard elbow. Oh, and that will floor Ricochet quickly.
Too easy. Too big. Too strong. But Ricochet too agile, perhaps.
Avoiding contact. There's the running knee. Kick to the face. Tag. Here's Strowman.
This team is simply un-game plannable.
And this time it works. Strowman with a boot to Eric. Ricochet going to the top. The top of Strowman, that is. Cover. It's over.
Here are your winners, the team of Braun Strowman